Hey guys, welcome back. And I just want to share with you some things that I've been learning in the last couple weeks. So I've had a lot going on. You saw my last video. It's my best friend from childhood passed away, and her 49th birthday would have been a couple weeks ago, and that was hard. And this past week, I got some medical news that I was not really expecting. And so I'm not gonna lie, wow. Initially, I was kind of like shocked, and then I was like, okay, God, well, you've gotten me through a lot, which He has. We can do this. I'm not gonna lie, the sometimes it's hard to process when you get big medical news that is not so friendly. And so I've just been like, today my son had some, he does therapy, and we're like, we gotta wind it down. So he was sad. He didn't want to wind it down. He wanted to continue. And I was like, but I understand what that sadness feels like. I understand that change is hard, because mommy's, you're dealing with your change there. Mommy has her own changes that are going on inside my body, that I have to deal with. And it's scary, it's not knowing what the future is going to hold is scary. And so we just sat here in the car and prayed, and just prayed over my baby, prayed over myself. I pray a lot for other people, but I don't always take the time to ask for things for myself. And I feel like in the last couple of months, like, God has really been putting me in situations where it's like, you really need to start praying on your own behalf, and not just on the behalf of others, and not think of that as selfish, but in a way of self-care. Like, if I call on my God, like, if I'm calling on Him for Susie and Joni and everybody else, like, why would I not call on Him for myself? A tough lesson to learn. I pray over everybody, but not for myself. And so just to sit and pray today with my 11-year-old, like, God, you know what's going on in my body, and you know what the future's going to hold. Like, no matter what happens, like, we in it together. Like, where else am I going to go, God? We're in this together, but it's tough, y'all. I'm learning to be surrendered in God's peace, knowing that no matter what happens, like, I'm in His hands. I am, like, they talk about ride or die. Like, I am hanging on to the hem of your robe, and you want to take me with you wherever you go, Lord. And so, and I gotta hold on to that, because God's been answering so many, y'all. He has been answering so many prayers. I saw this thing that says, if you knew my life, you would know why I believe in prayer. If y'all knew the stuff that I don't post, you would know why I believe in prayer. I know God heals physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I know that He protects. I know that He provides. Like, that has just been my life. And so in the last couple of weeks, I've asked for healing in certain areas, and He gave it. And I've asked for wisdom and guidance, and He gave it. And I, like, everything that I have asked for, not material things, because I haven't really asked for a tremendous amount of material things. That's just not who I am naturally. But, like, those deep spiritual character things, everything that I have asked for, He has opened the door some way, somehow. Why would He change? That doesn't mean I'm going to get the medical results that I might desire, but I know I'm going to get the medical results that he desires for me. And whatever he desires for me is going to be better than what I could ever think or imagine. He's been blowing my mind, guys. He has been absolutely blowing my mind in the way that he has answered prayers, the way that he has revealed himself to me over the last several weeks. Just the way, like, the scripture in my quiet times. And I'm like, yeah, God. So I've been reading through I'm up to Psalm 67. I'm reading through the Bible. So I'm a year and a half in to reading through my Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I'm at Psalm 67. I know people be reading the Bible in a year. I'm like, you do you, but I'm like, I want to dig in, and sometimes I'm rereading and remeditating on stuff, and I think I know that me going through and being in the book of Psalms at this stage in my life, only orchestrated by God. Seeing David pour his heart out, seeing him pray for his nation, pray for himself, pray for his enemies, like, it was like, curses on you, curses on your cows, like, curses on your horses, like, just seeing all of that. But even seeing how David, like, God, you are my salvation. You are my fortress, my rock. Like, I need you, and without you, I am nothing. And being able to see all of that, like, come to fruition, if you will, in my life, in my prayers, in the things that I've been going through, it has really deepened my faith. I feel like it's deepened my relationship and my understanding of God, and seeing just how God defends his children. Like the imagery written in the Bible, it's so hard to comprehend, but it is so amazing at the same time. It's amazing, guys. And so being able to take all of that together with all the stuff that I'm doing in my life, the projects that I'm working on, the things that I'm going through with my health, and things that I deal with my family, like, God is so faithful. If y'all get anything from this, just know God is so faithful. He never fails, y'all. He never fails. And I don't know how many times I have read from Psalm 1 to Psalm 67 that he inclines his ear to his children. He hears us. He knows our cries. There's one thing, oh gosh, I don't remember which psalm it is. It's in the 60s, late 50s, early 60s, and it says, like, God captures our tears. Like, our tears do not go to waste. So whatever you're going through, whether it's medical issues, financial issues, family issues, like, God sees your tears. He's not ignoring your tears. He captures your tears. They do not go to waste. And I needed to be reminded of that. It's okay to cry. It's okay. Please do cry out to him, because he hears you and he cares. And you just don't stay. Just don't stay in the valley. Psalm 23, yeah, thou walk through the valley. Like, you got to be actively moving through from point A to point B. You're never meant to stay in the valley. You was meant to move through. Learn the lessons that you're going to learn, and then come out on the other side. So I'm in a season where I'm learning lessons, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I don't know what's on the other side, but I know that God is with me, already there, waiting on the other side. And I pray that you see that for yourself and experience that for yourself. That's it, guys. That's all I got to say. Y'all know the drill. Stay in his word, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay? Bye.